Becoming popular? Nothing for weak nerves. Remember my video about the Schumann resonance? What I unleashed there was just the tip of the iceberg. Some said I went too far. I say I was just warming up. Today we are opening the next door in this lab. We are entering the era where most people lose their grip on reality. And let me be clear, this is nothing for weak nerves. Because to stand your ground in this frequency, you need one thing above all: courage. Welcome, brave souls, to the Conscious Creators Lab. In my last video, we talked about the Schumann resonance. We talked about frequencies and staying connected to the earth. But many of you ask me, Matthias, how do you stay in that frequency when you step out into the world? How do you remain centered when the pressure is on? Today, we are talking about something profoundly uncomfortable, something that separates those who dream from those who truly do. We are talking about courage, and why it's not just a virtue, but your most valuable currency in today's world. Think about it. Every speaker stepping onto a stage, every musician hitting that first note, every entrepreneur launching a new product, every single creator who dares to show their face and voice, to share their inspiration with the world, they all face the same brutal truth. It's not for the faint of heart. It's nothing for weak nerves. Recently, I shared a video. Over 10,000 people saw it. Thousands watched. Dozens liked it. And some even joined our growing community here. But here's the kicker. I also received dislikes. And you know what? That's perfectly okay. In fact, it's essential. Because when you put yourself out there, you don't just attract fans. You attract everyone. And not everyone is ready for your message. Not everyone understands your vision. Not everyone wants to see you succeed. That's the deal. That is the contract you sign. The moment you decide to be seen, you become a magnet for polarity. You'll attract those who resonate deeply, and you'll push away those who don't. And trying to please both is a sure path to pleasing no one. It's like a radio show. I talk from my own experience. As a radio host, you know this instinctively. Anyone can call in. You get the kind, supportive voices, the interesting questions, and then you get the critics, the naysayers, the uncomfortable calls that challenge your patience, your professionalism, your very resolve. But you can't let stop you. You can't let one negative comment silence your entire broadcast. Because if you do, you're not serving anyone. And you're certainly not serving those who genuinely need to hear your voice. And that's the core of it all. Your presence, your message, your unique perspective. They are desperately needed, especially in a world that often shies away from true authenticity. So, how do you cultivate this courage? This resilience that allows you to stand firm even when the winds of criticism blow. First, understand your why. Why are you doing this? What is the deep underlying purpose that drives you to share your inspiration? Is it to help others, to challenge perceptions, to create a new path? When your way is clear and strong, the opinions of others start to matter less. They become background noise rather than a stopping force. Second, embrace the fear. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It is acting despite the fear. The nervous flutter before you hit record, that slight tremor when you step on stage, the doubt whispering in your ear. Acknowledge it, feel it, and then do it anyway, because that's where growth happens. That's where impact is made. Every time you face that fear and act, you build a new muscle. A muscle of resilience, a muscle of unwavering self-belief. Third, focus on your true audience, not the masses, not the critics, but those who genuinely connect with you, those who are hungry for your wisdom, those who are ready to evolve. They are your tribe. They are the reason you continue, and their support will always outweigh the negativity of those who simply aren't ready. Remember the dislikes? They were overweighted by the likes, the views, and most importantly, the new subscribers who choose to join this journey. Those are the people who matter. Those are the connections that fuel your purpose. Finally, understand that vulnerability is your superpower. Showing up as your authentic self with all your strength and imperfections is what truly resonates. It's what creates genuine connection. People don't want perfection. They want real. They want honest. They want someone who isn't afraid to be human. So if you're sitting on an idea, a talent, a message, because you're afraid of judgment, because you're afraid of the dislikes, because you're afraid of not being perfect, then you're doing yourself and the world a disservice. And believe me, the world needs your unique light. Your voice, your courage. Don't let the fear of rejection keep you from your destiny. Step onto that stage. Speak your truth. Share your gift. It might not always be easy. It might not always be comfortable, but it will always be worth it, because the truth, true fulfillment lies just beyond the edge of your comfort zone. So, are you ready? Ready to embrace the courage? Ready to make your mark? I believe in you. And now, it's time for you to believe in yourself. Thank you for being part of the Conscious Creators Lab. Until the next time, stay courageous and in resonance. And I see you in the next video.